browsing shit like Reddit for them sweet spoilers while I was
Shit like
driving.
Reddit, indeed. Truly the most garbage of websites.
Yeah, but that's where I go for my up-to-date spoilers. I don't bother going to the mothership.
I don't either, because I just go to like MTG Salvation.
Yeah.
By the way, we're going to talk about Magic a lot on this show.
Oh yeah, because we're real big nerds
We're
who
huge
play
nerds.
children's card games.
We do, the picture cards. Yeah, I mean, the Penny Arcade forum usually updates about as fast as they go out, because someone's watching it.
Right. There's always somebody.
And so I can, like, pretty easily figure out, oh, sick, we have throwing knives now.
Nice. Don't spend that throwing knife all in one place.
I mean, we're about to.
Oh.
Well, you can only hold one, so I
What?
can. Oh, for now, I think you get more.
Oh.
Because I think, yeah, I think it just automatically locks on to a dude in your field of vision. Oh shit!
Oh, he mad.
Unlucky lads. Christ, the seas are uneasy today.
Oh, actually, I can take this dude's sword.
Jesus.
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 Is this where we get the gum fruit and become a rubber human? Is it in the cargo of this ship?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You gotta look hard enough, though. It's optional.
And then we can fight Buggy the Clown. At wherever the fuck that was.
Buggy the Clown.
One Piece is awesome. I love it. Why can I not hide here? Can I hide here?
I mean, realistically, the problem is that of any...
I hope he walks over and just doesn't see the sword poking out. Damn it. I mean, I could probably just man fight them because I have a sword, but... Whoa, got him. Yeah, I will fully admit that I've been watching new episodes of One Piece on Crunchyroll like a filthy weeb.
I just would like the show and the manga a lot more if it didn't drag itself out.
There are even the anime does that really hard.
Like,
and they just started like a filler arc, I think.
it's like, why even do filler arcs?
Yeah, no, it took like 3 months to beat Don Flamenco in this fucking previous arc. I'm just like, god damn. Like, it was really cool, but there were a bunch of flashback episodes too, with like some character who was like introduced in this arc's like backstory and stuff.
I mean,
And
that's
it would be like
fine.
2 episodes long though.
Oh, that's...
And I'd be like, Christ. Interact, get my crap back.
We're stealing a brig.
Ignore the pile of gold. To
That guy's a badass. He becomes your first mate. I think this becomes your ship.
Cool. Does it come pre-installed with treasure?
Yeah, right? At least I think this is the one you take, but I know he's like
Many
your
prisoners held on this ship.
like first year in command like quest
They'll
giver
sail without
guy.
question.
Oh yeah, because we free all the dudes and then they're our crew. I just want a Scrooge McDuck in this treasure though.
Can you?
No,
Oh, that would have been...
I can't.
That would have been the best if you could just hide in it like a haystack.
Just like
Sir, come out.
duck
Come out of your money. You have work to do. No.
Come out of your money. Oh, we should play the DuckTales
So that's the
remastered.
idea then.
It's on like every digital
Bring what men
service.
we can,
Crazy
then find a
fucking
fast
space.
ship fleeing.
Oh my god, Ronald Floss. There's a con that I want to go to that he's at called it's all like Too Many Games Con, I think, or something like that.
Uh-huh.
It's in Philadelphia, and like a lot of its guests are like famous YouTubers and stuff, like the Best Friends player there, AVGN's there, Bob Brindle Floss is there.
Yeah.
Oh, can I just take this wheel and run the ship into something? No. But primarily the con is about vendors and rare games.
Oh.
So it's like the biggest con for like rare game vendor booths.
Oh.
And so like I really want to go for that.
Also, Philly is a great place for food, because if it's at the convention center in the city that I think it's going to be at, there's a really, really awesome food market right across the street from it. Like, you go down like 2 flights of stairs, so you're like half underground. The
Yeah.
ceiling is like 6.5 feet tall in some places, and it's like this crazy underground marketplace that you would imagine would be in like some sort of sci-fi movie, but it's all delicious food made from different vendors in the area.
That sounds awesome.
So you can get like your awesome Philly cheesesteak, and then the next booth down you can get some like Kentucky barbecue, and then like across from them is like a place that does exclusively cheesecakes.
Ooh.
Like that kind of thing. And then there's like small places that you can sit and eat, like a cafeteria. But it's like all these people like getting like one small item from one vendor, getting another item from another vendor,
And like
sitting
mix
down.
and matching a meal out of all the different
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
And the prices are all reasonable too. Like a Philly cheesesteak was like $7 or $8, and they looked super good because they made them right there.
Mm.
Yeah, fun fact. I've been to Philadelphia.
Is it good? Would you recommend a Philly trip?
Yes. Getting down there sucks though,
Oh, really?
because you have to go through New Jersey.
oh,
No, New Jersey's a
New
fucking
Jersey
death trap.
sounds like a shithole for me.
I'm sorry to people who are in New Jersey, but your place sucks. Like
So-
your highways are the worst.
Like worse than like here, like
Yes.
getting into Boston, kind of.
My friends and I were going down to one of the Comic Cons and it was coincidentally in Philadelphia. We went through. We went in 2 cars. We had to go in a caravan because there were so many of us. And
Caravan.
I was unfortunately in the car that
We just jumped
nearly
in the
got.
water. Go home, my children.
They're like lemmings. They're just aggressively jumping off.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to go to the next ship. Whoa, look at that. How cool is that?
But my friends and I became very close to being sandwiched between an 18-wheeler and a guardrail, going 75 miles an hour.
Sounds real garbage. Was that just a product of bad drivers, or was it like the roads themselves also being like narrow and crappy?
It was more the drivers.
Okay, so it was definitely an avoidable situation. It was just like learn how to drive, you morons, kind of thing.
sort of.
By the way, I think we can pick up this dude's axe. It's super cool.
Well, the issue is that we were somehow in a tractor trailer's blind spot.
Okay, so he just didn't know you were actually there. Most
Yes,
likely.
but
Okay.
we were in the fastest lane, the far left.
Mhm.
And realistically, tractor trailer trucks are not supposed to go in that lane.
Okay, so he wasn't.
He was
really
doing
supposed to
something
be
he wasn't
there.
supposed to do.
So okay,
And we were in his blind spot while he was trying to do
while
something.
he was trying to
stupid.
do a thing that it's almost like he's not supposed to be there because of his blind spot.
Come on,
Yeah.
lads. If we're to drown today,
So what you're saying is though, at some point we should go to this con because good food and
Yeah.
retro rare games sounds like a good time.
Yes.
And they do other stuff too, like panels and
Yeah.
tournaments and stuff.
Well, that
but
sounds
the
great.
big draw is the vendor
retro.
hall. Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, I recommend going.
sweet. We should go sometime. Then we can also meet some YouTube heroes and make them sign our sick rare games.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of cool video game things, I have to show you. I ordered a comic in the mail from. Do you know the store? They're a New York comic shop, Midtown Comics.
I've heard of them.
Their online store seems pretty good, but there was a variant of a Street Fighter comic from last year, I think, like issue 3 variant cover, where they did a bunch where they were modeled after famous comic book covers and styles. Like there's an Archie one where like Ryu is being torn left and right by Sagat and Akuma,
Oh gosh.
and but there's a good one called The Fighting Dead, that's like the Walking Dead cover, and all the Street Fighter guys are zombies, but the 3 heroes on the front are Hagar, Cody, and Guy, doing sweet poses, and I'm like, holy shit, that's the coolest.
Well, that sounds.
So
So
it was-
2 of the 3 are right up your alley.
It was like $8 plus shipping, so I'm like, I'll get that and then get a cool like
excellent.
plastic frame thing like the Nova comic.
Yep.
This axe is brutal. Oh, I think. Why did he just drop the axe?
Oh, it's a boarding axe.
And now to obsessively loot things.
9R.
9R, 9 shekels.
is the money. That's got to be coincidental.
What?
That the money, the symbol is R, and you're a pirate.
Do what you want because a pirate is free.
A
I
pirate.
couldn't actually remember what the currency is.
I don't know what it's, but I just think that's funny.
There's a
No,
brig.
it's really
You're
funny.
collecting
Waiting
R.
for us to
Collecting R. Hold RT while running. Oh, the lifts. Like this Pirates of the Caribbean shit.
Oh yeah.
Where does it actually want me to? Oh, to the next ship. Okay. This is a lot of what the like when you board bigger ships, you have to either like kill the captain or free prisoners or something, and then you take the ship and like a ton of resources and stuff.
Cool.
So once you get pretty able to take their ships regularly, is when you start getting a ton of extra resources and cargo to like sell to fuel more upgrades, and then I think some. Oh, please grab that. Oh, please grab that. Okay. Some upgrades require, like, some rare materials, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, usually just mountains of money. And you
Mountains
can
of
upgrade... Loads of money. I think you can upgrade, like, the hull and the cannons and, like, better sails and whatnot. Well, he's seen me. Yeah, and the counter system's pretty generous. Like, whoa, see ya. Like once you've seen the red thing and pressed the button, it'll just like do it at its next convenient moment. Yeah,
I see.
you don't really have to time it.
Oh yeah, I forget. Did you play the one that took place in colonial America?
3? No, 3's bad.
Okay, that's. I'm just curious.
3
I know. I
had
heard
3 had minor ship stuff. It was basically where people were like, "Wow,
The
the ship
precursor-
stuff is great," and the
precursor.
rest of it is not. And then they were like, "Let's make some games out of that," and then they did.
All right.
3's a lot of walking and talking to people, like the stuff we did with.
Well, yeah, because the whole point is like free running and
With
stuff. And what are you
Tubby.
gonna do in colonial America? There's barely any buildings.
Yeah, like the stuff we did with what's his name at the beginning. That's like a much larger percentage of the game than it should have been, and then it kind of drags it down. The DLC is cool. The what if King Washington thing,
Oh, that's cool.
where it's like, what would happen if he was actually, if he like agreed to become king and then got like brought in by the Templars.
Oh man.
Like that's neat. And then that's, yeah. Usually for people who are like, I've not played much of this, I tell them to Wikipedia the story of 1, because the leap between 1 and 2 in quality is like,
Drastic.
you're like, man, 1's great, and then when you play 2, you're like, nope, it's not. So I tell people, like, just read what happens here, start playing 2, and then play all the Ezio games, and then just don't play 3. Or like the weird spin-offs like Rogue and Unity are largely not good. They came after this and before Syndicate. So,
Well, there was one part of 1 that I heard was really good, where you're basically playing hide and seek online with people using disguises.
yeah, I think that was one of the 2, well, the Ezio series is multiplayer. Although I think that might just be what the multiplayer always was. But I just never played the multiplayer after that one, 'cause it was never what I was here for.
Right.
But yeah, that part was kind of neat. But yeah, just don't play 3 or Rogue or Unity, which have like they like collected them on the PS3 because I think they were
Assassin's Creed
PSP
garbage
spin-offs
edition.
or something. They're garbage. Yeah, they're not so good. Which is why when Syndicate was coming out, because it was just after those like spin-offs had happened, we were like, ooh, I don't know. You kind of lost all our goodwill with these ones, and then it was like back to good stuff.
And they were like, no, really, just try it.
That is not how I get to the deck. I was following that dude like I thought he was leading me somewhere. I just pushed him out of the way. Yar har fiddle dee dee. More games need cool pirates.
Fact.
Give me all the gangplanks. They nerfed Gangplank into the ground.
Again.
No, well,
Well,
They-
I mean, over his history...
they did it enough patch. Well, after the rework, he was super good. and then like every patch was something.
It's like, oops, Gangplank's still too good.
And like, I still feel good because I was on it first. I was like day one of rework, I was like only playing this character, and I'm like, I know what's up. And then like it got played a little bit competitively, and then that's when people saw like, oh,
That's a little too good.
yeah, that's interesting. Oh, this dude's for real. He just stabbed me in the face. Oh, where are my smoke bombs? There we go. And it's dead. He's dead.
And then
Like,
cheese him to death.
You're supposed to, like, smoke bombs are supposed to be to, like, make a getaway, but it actually just makes a murder zone, where anyone who comes into it gets instant killed.
Huh.
Lay aboard, lads.
Yeah, I think this is the one we take.
You're singing for Davy Jones and Jagabats. It's a hard wind coming.
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane.
Yeah, this is when it gets really cool. There are, like, some... I think they're mostly optional, or there are some upgrades you can't get until you beat them. But there's, like, 4, like, boss ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the swivel gun. Like, you target it to lock on to weak points.
We're up against it here.
And, like, yeah.
They'll see us home.
There's, like, 4, like, boss ships. That I forget if they're based on, like, real ships or not. Oh, yeah, you also get some, yeah, like, that when you expose a weak point, you like... It's almost like an execute kind of mechanic.
I see.
Weakest right there, Kevin.
Their firepower is great. Keep it this.
Put a shot right through there.
Oh boy.
That seems real intuitive. So,
Oh, the fact that all the spotlights are on me is probably bad. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Okay then. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. I think we actually could have just kept running. I thought
There's
it,
not
I thought it
bothered
wanted me to
fight.
fight that thing. Eventually you get stuff like that too.
cool.
Like big honking mortar guns on your ship.
Keep watch on those galleons.
So let us...
See they don't give us trouble.
Just
let
dead ahead.
us
Far too
leave.
slow for this weather.
I mean, we can pick off these little ones. Because you can kind of aim the broadsides a little bit.
I see.
That's pretty good.
We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Yeah, you're supposed to just escape. I definitely didn't want me to do that.
Didn't want to take on one of the
To use
big
fire barrels, look to the... Yeah, like, it's context sensitive. Like, I'm looking at the rear of my ship. So now I can drop fire barrels.
Oh, cool.
And you can even shoot them with the swivel guns to make,
I
like,
see it.
big explosions behind you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like the crazy waves, you have to take them dead on, or you get a shitload of damage.
Oh, great. Yeah, you have to, like, carve through
You have
the
to
wave.
just go through it, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Here it comes. Steady, lads.
Yeah, and all those other enemy ships just got their ship pushed in by it. And as you get closer to, like, undiscovered islands, that's the little question marks on the minimap.
Oh, I see.
Because there's some loot or, like, required for crafting side quest stuff to get some really good gear. So, perhaps off camera I'll do some exploring and just hoard money and resources so that we don't have to do it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That was a, like, little squall tornado thing.
Water spout, man. Stay away.
Oh, water spout, that's what it was. Did those actually happen?
Water spouts are real.
Are those real?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Nature, so oh crap, there's one right
It's
there.
not looking good.
Steady as she goes, man.
Nature is terrifying.
Yes.
Oh crap, it's coming this way actually. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh, ow. Ow. Those do a lot of damage. Are we just dead now? Yes.
Oh.
I didn't know it was gonna zig that way. I should have zagged the other way. Hopefully it's not back at the fleet. I hope we're just back here.
From the rogue wave point.
Yeah, that would be nice. No,
Keep
damn it.
watch on those galleons. See, they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
Bark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Down to the tree! Not good enough!
So at least this time I'll just hang to the left, I guess.
Incoming fire!
Look out, man!
I see it.
I don't think this happens much when you're out in the area. It's kind of like a big set piece for here.
I see.
But I think some of the boss ships for those like legendary side quests are in some pretty
choppy water.
choppy areas. Yeah.
Water spout!
Let's try to not die to water spouts.
Steer clear of that thing!
That'll be nice when we can buy like hull upgrades and stuff. Because your starting guns are like not even bad. This thing's coming right at us, isn't it?
Brace yourself!
God damn it.
So they can open out!
Well, you cleared it.
Water spout, man! Stay away!
I wonder if they're actually coming at me or if they just have a set path.
It's not looking good.
Can I brace through it? Does this reduce the damage? Not really. I'm very confused right now.
Go wide to the right.
I mean, that second one curved into us though when we tried, but yeah, maybe I can just like go way outside it.
Keep watch on those galleons. See, they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
Down to the tree!
Yeah, like the explosions and the cannons hitting things are like
Real satisfying.
super satisfying.
These men know their place. They'll see us home. We're ready, sir!
Incoming fire! Fire! Fire!
Look out, man!
I see it.
Do you think go like way to the right? Just try to
Yeah,
go completely
just-
around it.
There's a lot of there was like a ton of them to the left.
Yeah, because it's hard to once you've kind of committed to a turn.
You have to kind of.
You're kind of like this thing is not exactly handled
that
beautifully.
doesn't turn on a dime very
No.
well.
So when the water spout just decides I want that booty, it's probably gonna get that booty. But bracing looked like it helped a little bit, but not like enough to get us totally out of it. Maybe the other one's now gonna swivel to the right, and so I can go this way.
Water spout, man! Stay away!
Yeah, because that was the one that curved to the right and hit me. So I wonder if I can.
Well,
just,
there's
like-
another one
not
dead
looking
ahead of
good.
the ship on our left of the screen.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Unless we already went by the second one, but I think that was it. So it might go like that way. Oh boy.
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about.
Oh boy. No, 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 no. We can get out of it pretty easy though.
But we'll have another hit and we're to David, Captain.
I don't. I don't recall this being
This difficult.
a huge pain in the ass.
Keep watch on those galleons. See, they don't
Alright,
give
if I don't
us
get it in
trouble.
this shot, then I'm just
They
gonna
won't. Far too slow for this weather.
do it off camera. Because it's almost a half hour.
Incoming fire! Fire! Any orders?
Double
We're up against it here.
Not quite.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Breaking up, G!
Look at him, he hates it. I'm just gonna try staying like way to the right and just not even try to go through
I
those.
see it.
Yeah.
Because that looked like a reasonable course of action, but those things are moving quite fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and your diddly guns. Oh, did we not hit that?
You didn't
Center
hit it
enough.
just right.
So now even one water spout will probably kill us.
Water spout!
I'm gonna go way over here.
Steer clear of that thing!
Trying, coach. The true final boss. Water spouts, Mother Nature itself. Well, it sucks too is when that thing hits you, it like spins us around in it. So like,
Water spout, man! Stay away!
you just get totally caught. Yeah, you actually do regenerate up to the next pip on health if you
Oh, okay, that's
so like we got hit to like a quarter of the second bar from
Not looking
the
good.
wave, but if you avoid damage, it regenerates up to the next pip. Alright, I guess I just had to go literally way over here. Ooh, there's something on that island.
brief stop off in the storm.
Yeah, just be like, no guys, I need these like blueprints. That's actually some of them. They have like blueprints too, the rare gear. So you have to like find those, and then you can like find the parts and like
I see.
slap together the good stuff. It's almost like totally unnecessary stuff. I think I finished almost none of them. Some of them are good though. Like some of them are like ammo pouch upgrades and some stuff like that. But a couple of them I think are like new swords and like
Oh, I see.
better guns, like legendary equipment kind of. But considering how much we're doing
There's a-
with, oh crap, we're gonna hit it completely, aren't we? Probably.
Nope.
Why did that one not kill us?
That one I think passed right over the bow.
It looks like it spun us around though. That one did nothing. Maybe Mother Nature's like, yes, my son.
Did you slow down before it came through?
No, I tried changing direction.
Huh.
Like it was clearly gonna come into us, so I was like, no shit. Like tried to veer left and go around it that way. But some of the other ones had that much coverage and just totally fucked us. And that one just like didn't care.
Should be nearby, Captain.
Well, that was generous. You got within like 150 meters, and it was like, close enough.